Calamities are those that whisper in fog, when actions alone may drift ashore. In times when fire may quench the frost, and lightning may dance in the pits of orbs. What happens when all matters in this world of old? A wizard is summoned, and her form is of bold. Shocked you see what hides from us all, her unwavering will, her prismatic form. Hello everyone, I'm the Holy Hermit, and today we start a new chapter in our build. As Reaper is just lurking around the corner, you're required to stand ground and face his armies head on. Gear is something you will find as you go on this journey, but a new build is something you will need in order to tackle mobs on highest of difficulties. So here I am, to present you a build that will take your wizard to Torment difficulty so that you can farm those invaluable legendaries. This build is independent of your gear, which makes it so unique. Just use the skills accordingly and your wizard will be an unstoppable anomaly, even in the hardest of settings. So let's begin, shall we? The build, so appropriately named Elementalist, requires you to have very simple gear. But in this part, I will shine light on what you need to wear. It's all simple really, just use the standard loot you find in the game. A high crit chance of 50% is needed, and APOC of mere 5 will work wonders with this build. If you wish to enchant your items, try to get bonus damage to Meteor skill or get lightning damage bonus to take this build to a whole new level. No need to have high attack speed as well, even a mere 1.7 is more than what you will need with this build. As mentioned earlier, a simple gear set is what makes this build unique, as in the beginning, you will not have any specialized gear. So an Elementalist Wizard will be the one true build to get things started in a spectacular fashion. If you have lots of Paragon points to spend, focus on getting max resource, cost reduction to resource, reduced cooldowns, crit chance and area damage. Get them in the order described to maximize your killing potential. So here lies the secret to this build. Your primary skill is Shock Pulse with Arcane Bolts to generate tons of arcane power. A lightning-bound meteor will be your secondary skill and will be your ultimate nuking skill. Frost Hydra will be another spell to harass enemies along with Blazar Black Hole to make every monster susceptible to obscene amounts of damage. Ice Armor with Crystallize to keep your wizard alive and harass any melee enemies that dare to attack you. And the final skill is Diamond Skin with Prism to protect you and more importantly reduce the cost of all your spells by 9. If mobility is what you're after, use Teleport with Wormhole instead of Diamond Skin. Passives are Dominance for making your wizard unkillable, Elemental Exposure and Unwavering Will for dealing damage, and finally Blur to reduce the damage taken. If need be, Blur can be replaced by Audacity to gain more DPS. Such is our build, but let's find out how this truly works. A practitioner of the build Elementalist aims to focus the attack on a single point. Overwhelming amounts of damage to destroy even the hardiest of foes. The first course of action is to place a Frost Hydra between the mobs of enemies. Next course of action is to place a black hole right where the Hydra is to pull hapless monsters inwards. Everything under effect of these skills is slowed and immobilized, a true crowd control combo. What comes next is simple but extremely deadly. Use your Diamond Skin to unleash a volley of meteors. As meteors land on the black hole, they can root enemies and elites up to 5 seconds and deal devastating amounts of damage. Empty your arcane power and watch everything get obliterated in one go. If a monster dares to live, it will be rooted for 5 seconds or be slowed by Hydra, or can get pulled back in by the black hole. You see where this is going, right? Crowd controlling monsters to a single point and killing them all with one blow. Your Elemental Exposure will allow you to deal 20% more damage as enemies will take damage from all 4 sources present in your build. If you're worried about arcane power, then don't. 2 full swipes of Shock Pulse will fill your arcane pool in no time, and the best thing is, it requires no APOC and it is the best arcane power generator in the game. As you're obliterating your enemies with extreme brilliance, your Ice Armor and Dominance will shield you to an extent where your wizard will never lose a single point of HP. I keep saying this, but it's simple really. The more you kill, the more tanky you become. Such is our build of Elementalist. Stay tuned for more Reaper of Souls build coming soon on this channel. Leave a like if you found this video useful. Subscribe if you haven't already. This has been the Holy Hermit for you, and you just witnessed the first wizard build for Reaper of Souls. Take care of yourself and remember to watch where you're going, for there is no knowing what a falling meteor can do.